Davante Adams. And he's able to take this one up to the 30.
Do I got to punt? Hold on. Do I got to punt? IJ, do I got to punt this ball? I say it's the playoffs.
They'll go with Jones. And he's not even going to come
close to picking up the
first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
I should have threw it. Good stop.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
But he's been injured all year.
The 27-yard line.
Now Leonard Fournette. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
You be doing dumbass shit.
From the 9, 2nd and 5. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Ronald Jones.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I go right at him with another momentum play. I go quickly and attack them because right now they'll probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on 3rd down.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette.
Somebody smoking crack, bud.
And no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had.
Oh, you saying Tyrann Mathieu was in the D-Hop trade?
That's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
That's supposed to be
IJ the broadcast. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Here's Fournette. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. I think that's the dream start right there. The defense stands up on the opening drive, then they go right down the field and score.
It's a positive start for your offense and your defense. And when you're talking about
IJ, I don't really like him like that. I don't think he like that. It took the nigga a whole quarter to go 35 yards.
And amped up a little bit more.
To put it mildly.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary?
This nigga really got Stephon Gilmore.
Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession.
I
It's a chance for them to pick themselves
really
back
like
up
that.
and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Levante David in on the tackle. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Buccaneers 7.
I'm out here playing
Packers
stupid.
nothing.
So after the INT, it's Brady. He'll buy some time right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards. Fournette, a first down carry. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14. Packers nothing.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Packers take over first and 10. At their own.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Now the second down throw on target. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
These niggas making illegal trades. He up 2 touchdowns because I didn't do 2 picks.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
He's up 2 touchdowns.
They're going for Lazard, but
picks.
this is intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say,
or
what's
they
going
need to
on
let
with
me
your
do a
scheme?
better catch.
Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Brady now on first down. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
At the 20-yard line.
On the counter, here's Jones. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
To throw is Brady. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
Complete.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available, Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he's into the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown.
Ball carrier.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. Past the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 76 yards. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Let's just go.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
John Pickens on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
Nah, I didn't gauge him the ball every drive. Above their 50s.
Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball. To create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
On 3rd down. It's
I did. Are you watching? Please, are you watching?
Did you? To the 33, good enough for a first down.
Look at them my linemen do.
Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime,
they make me do an extra little.
He's been standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. A first down run here by Jones as he'll take it forward for a gain of about 4.
Yeah, that's
the Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 2nd down, it's Jones trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Preston Smith on the tackle.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Oh, they just cheated again, bro. They just
on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They do go for it. It's Brady. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Tampa Bay.
On first down, Logan. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there.
Yeah, I was watching one nigga play on this bitch, IJ. This nigga had a defensive playbook that had every formation on defense you can possibly have.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones.
I say, bitch, which playbook is that?
Will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
At the Packers' 38-yard line.
Now Brady. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Brady.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. On third down, it's Logan. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
All my players are coming to the
inside.
inside.
Second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Buccaneer first down.
They run with Logan.
That's how they
Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line.
But yeah, this nigga really like I said, I didn't do 3 picks.
And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from 33. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. The left side completion to Jones.
Brady's pass. Complete.
5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Shotgun now for Brady. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the return will stop right around the 25. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now a first down carry by Jones. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Flush to his right. Looking deep for Adams. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Again, it's Jones. And he's got room. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Brady. Throw left side complete. That's Logan. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team, both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
On third down, it's Jones. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They'll run on first down. Logan. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. T.J. Logan, his second touchdown of the night as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Well, after their wild card round game last week, you and I said, well, they played pretty well. Maybe they got a shot at keeping this one close. They've done more than keep this one close.
Yeah, they've made quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the week off that hurt this defense, but they've been flat from the get-go, and that's always a coach's fear. Okay, you earn the open week, but you wonder how they'll respond with that extra time off.
Yeah, it seems like they've been running uphill all game. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. From the 29, Rodgers. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a pickup of 6. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and...
Rodgers to throw once more. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 42. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives them a first down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. It's caught at the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
8-yard line.
Rodgers again now. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. And again, it's Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped.
And I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. They give it and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
Defensively.
Looking back to the air on 2nd down. It's Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On 3rd down, it's Logan. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
A 5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, 35 yards. And the Bucs